The Galaxy S26 lineup is getting close, and as we reach the end of the year, excitement is growing. This time, most of the attention is on the Galaxy S26 Plus and Galaxy S26 Ultra. These phones are the larger models in the lineup, but they target different users and offer different advantages. The goal of this script is to clearly explain how they differ so you can understand which one might be the better choice. Originally, Samsung planned to launch extra models like the Galaxy S26 Pro and S26 Edge. Those plans were eventually dropped and the lineup became more traditional. Instead of 4 models, we will see the regular S26, the S26 Plus, and the S26 Ultra. Even with changes in development, the phones are still expected to launch in late February. Let's start with the design. Samsung is sticking to a familiar style again. The S26 Plus will keep a simple slab-like design with flat sides and a flat front and back. The frame is expected to be aluminum, and both sides will use Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for protection. The phone will be slim and tall, focusing more on comfort and a clean look rather than drastic visual changes. The biggest difference from last year could be a new camera island on the back. All 3 cameras will be grouped together in one module. This makes the S26 Plus look slightly different from last year's model, which had separate lenses. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will keep its premium shape, but it will shift from titanium back to aluminum. This change is similar to what Apple recently did. Even with the switch, the Ultra will still look like a top-tier device, with a boxier body and individual camera lenses on the back. The Ultra will also continue to include the built-in S Pen slot. This feature separates the Ultra from the other 2 models and keeps it appealing for people who want productivity tools. When it comes to size, the Ultra is larger and heavier than the Plus. This makes the Plus better for users who want a big screen but don't want a bulky device. Both phones will probably offer IP68 protection against dust and water. Some competing phones are pushing higher ratings like IP69, but Samsung is not expected to follow this year. Now let's talk about the displays. Both models will look sharp, bright, and smooth, but one clearly offers more. The Galaxy S26 Plus is likely to have a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display. It will support a 120Hz refresh rate HDR and a peak brightness above 2600 nits. This display is already considered one of the best. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will go bigger and brighter with a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X screen. It will also have 120Hz and HDR, but could reach close to 3000 nits of peak brightness. On top of that, the Ultra may keep its special anti-reflective coating. This coating reduces glare and makes it easier to see the screen in bright sunlight. Many users loved it on the S25 Ultra, so bringing it back would be a strong selling point. Both devices will feature under-display fingerprint sensors. Performance is one of the biggest differences this year. Samsung is likely splitting processors by region again. In the US, Canada, and China, the Galaxy S26 Plus will use the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. It is one of the fastest 3nm chips available. In Europe and other regions, the S26 Plus may switch to Samsung's Exynos 2600 chip. This new chip is built on a smaller Sunggum process, which Samsung claims is faster and more power-efficient than the Exynos 2500. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to use Snapdragon worldwide. This gives the Ultra the most consistent performance no matter where you live. Snapdragon chips have better thermal control and strong GPU performance, which makes them ideal for gaming, multitasking, and long-term reliability. Both phones will launch with Android 16 and promise 7 years of software updates. Camera differences also separate the 2 phones. The S26 Plus will likely offer a 50-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel telephoto with 3x zoom. The layout sounds similar to the S25 Plus, but new sensors or better processing could improve night photos and dynamic range. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will push things further. Expect a 200-megapixel main camera, megapixel 5x periscope zoom lens, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 10-megapixel 3x telephoto camera. Samsung is reportedly working on an upgraded main sensor. It could be a larger Sony RD 1.1-inch camera or a brighter f1.4 aperture. Either option would improve low-light photos. Both phones should continue to use a 12-megapixel selfie camera. Battery and charging see some long-awaited upgrades. The Ultra may finally increase to a 5200 mAh battery, up from 5000 mAh. The difference seems small, but the Ultra already has excellent endurance, so even a slight boost matters. The S26 Plus will probably stay around 4900 mAh. Although many fans want Samsung to finally hit 5000 mAh, charging speeds also look better. The Ultra may jump from 45 watt to 60 watt wired charging. That would reduce charging time noticeably. The S26 Plus will likely stay at 45 watt. Both phones may support Qi2 wireless charging, which introduces magnets and stronger alignment similar to MagSafe. This could allow new cases, stands, and accessories. In the end, Samsung is not taking big risks with the S26 lineup. The Galaxy S26 Ultra remains the no-compromise flagship with the best performance, the strongest cameras, and the most features. It is for people who want the ultimate device. The S26 Plus sits in the middle. It is still premium but lighter and simpler. It is great for users who want high performance and a big screen without paying ultra prices.